Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. Some view this as a reward, others an opportunity to finish on a winning note here in the Sun Bowl. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Duke Blue Devils. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. As you know, the Pac-12 is trying to rebuild and reload and get back to a conference of dominance in college football. So this game has even more importance here today. They cannot afford to lose to a Power 4 school. They've got to show that they are still a conference of significance here in college football, and that will be played out on the field today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The Blue Devils offense will be first on the attack. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with the W.
And it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and
breaks into the open. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on 1st down. Flips it out to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And I love linebackers, man. They just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going downfield for the big play. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
Kick is in the air. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Texas State Bobcats offense coming on the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. Wide receiver comes in motion. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Jackson gonna throw it. Open on the right side, that's Smith. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's gonna go. You just can't hit the quarterback like that. That is a dumb play, and the defender got caught red-handed. Just couldn't stay off the quarterback, and that roughing the passer call has them set up with a 1st and 10. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
I know 4 yards doesn't seem like a lot, but man, it's so nice when you can dictate to a defense. And 4 yards, back-to-back plays, now set up with a whole playbooks available. I can do whatever I want. I can be aggressive. I love when offenses stay in that 3rd down and short range.
Here's the pressure. He's going to take off. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in.
It's only fair if she pees on his now.
The Bobcats.
That was supposed to say now, LOL, but still.
With a 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. And the Bobcats come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Wants to adjust the pattern. 3rd and inches, and we'll have to wait for it as a timeout is called. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll move the wide receiver. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, they've been calling his number, running the ball a lot on this drive, Dave. That's an outstanding run right there. But whether it's designed or whether it's off script scrambling around, this defense can't find a way to corral this guy. And if I was on offense, I'd keep letting him do this.
Yeah, and the annoying thing is, man, the quarterback gets the ball every single play. They snap it to him. He can throw it. He can scramble. He can run. So really just opens up the whole field is at his mercy. And this defense right now, not finding a lot of answers. They've got to do something to stop this quarterback.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Trailing 7-0 as they try to get this offense humming. first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or hide. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Fires to the big fella. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field for a big guy. Very, very unique.
So difficult because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off. The offensive line's block and run. I got to go get it. Quarterback pulls it, throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that thing.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Flying out to the left, at the 20. Touchdown, Blue Devils. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? That the quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Final play of the quarter coming. And he is stopped behind the line, and that's how we'll finish the first quarter. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Jackson gonna throw it. Right on the money. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Quarterback may change this route. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
The Blue Devil offense will try to get things going on this drive. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Got a man. It's Richardson. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Give to the back. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our...
Touchdown, Duke! Rolled his way into the end zone.
And And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Jackson will throw. That's reeled in. It's Sparks. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Bobcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The run inside. It's Burgess. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Fires to the big fella. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Here's a little room there. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the ground game. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working the middle, it's complete. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him. And the Bobcats send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes a nice grab at the 25. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Wasting no time throwing on this drive.
How did you get beat that bad, bro?
Brings it in down the left side. Here he goes. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of this route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Just barely picked up a yard, but that last completion, it's 2nd and 9. Running inside, it's Burgess. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Jackson gonna throw it. Safe completion on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Bobcats want to crank the tempo.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Going to try to pop one on the screen. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Now facing a third and long. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
At this point, trailing by a lot, the defense is expecting you to throw it. If you're going to throw over the middle of the field, the window's going to open and close quickly. You've got to have better timing to complete that throw. They just didn't have it there.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Backed up now, here's second and long.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Blasted as he lets it go.
His QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Makes the grab. And he fights his way, but they'll stop him just short of the line to gain its fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on fourth down. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down 2 possessions, Dave, that they're able to score some points. So you got to call your best stuff in this 2-minute situation.
And such a good opportunity to cut into a one-score game, create that momentum, get some good juices going for the second half, because obviously, you built yourself a little bit of a deficit. You need some good things to happen, and it needs to happen on this possession.
Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first.
Let's go, Bo.
And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Jackson will throw. Complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Fires to the right. Taken in by Smith on the right side. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. And the Bobcats with the first and 10. He might want another play. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got it. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Timeout Duke. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just one more yard. It's second. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bobcats!
So nice to have the run game, so nice to trust in it, so nice to cut this game to a one-possession game. Halftime now becomes a lot more bearable. Coaches ain't yelling and screaming. We got to get this fixed, but we got some positive mojo on our side.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the shotgun, the inside give. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Reese, very few venues provide a better stage than Sun Bowl Stadium as we bring you this first half update of the Sun Bowl from El Paso. This team is on top right now thanks in large part to the play of that burner on the outside. It's like he has glue on his hands, catching every ball that comes his way, and he's helped build this halftime advantage. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the second half of the Sun Bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Blue Devils will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They'll open the second half with a run. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Jackson gonna throw it.
Oh,
and they're not on the same page there. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking to throw for it. Lets it fly. A spectacular one-hand grab.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a...
Runs through a man. He might have space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Bobcats are flying down the field. Making side adjustments here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Duke. And they turn it into a defensive score.
What an incredible individual effort by that big fella there. And Dave, you know, it's funny. I've been hearing more and more about how these D linemen are the best athletes on the field.
I present to you Exhibit A. Look at the big fella. Not only does he make the catch, okay, so I can be a DB, I can be a wide receiver, I can catch it. I got the ball in my hands. Guess what else I am? I'm a running back. I take that thing all the way back to the house. Exhibit A, the best athletes on the football field.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Jackson will throw. Pocket breaking down. He breaks a tackle. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. And the Bobcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Time to take a shot. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
And this offense continues to struggle to get this guy the football. He's one of their best players. Coming into this game, they knew he was a big key, but they just haven't been able to link up. They try another shot down the field to no avail. That's a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Really, the MO of this offense is their ability to run the football. They've been trying to get this guy going. They've given it to him time and time again. Just really hasn't been a lot of space and a lot of place for him to go. You got to give the defense credit, especially their front seven. They are winning in the trenches so far this game.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. All the way back to the 15. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Duke offense to start the drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. Right back to it.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Complete to the left. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Blue Devils headed quickly to the line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver.
Maybe some room here. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Blue Devils come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go right back to it. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some... Headed to the end zone. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved the touchdown. And the Blue Devils trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Keeps it on the bootleg. Flips it out in the flat. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Jackson gonna throw it. Release to the back. Finds his man. It's Jenkins. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Bobcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wideout. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Trying to make magic with his feet. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the first down. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. A quick pause here to look at the numbers as they are threatening to pull away in this game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. with the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to power their way ahead. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play.
Well, this running back has struggled to find anywhere to go, and I think one reason why is this linebacker and his speed. He did a great job there identifying where the ball was going to go. He didn't let anybody block him, made his way to the running back and got him on the ground. Nice job.
And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Any turnovers.
They'll run it from the gun, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. So now it's second and long. They'll keep it on the ground. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. The run inside. It's Jenkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. Smith's got it. Just steamrolling the defense. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
The Bobcats want to pick up the tempo.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's the big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. Trying to get away. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man, though. Don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy. And because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football. And that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Got his man downfield. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes a catch. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy completion. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Texas State. On to attempt the try. And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A little floater there that falls incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
What?
Finds his man. It's Nicholas. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. After the penalty, the playbook is wide open on 1st and 5. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Jackson will throw. With the catch, it's Spartans. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Going to take a shot.
It's caught.
Goes high to pull it in. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Bobcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him.
Oh.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Right down the middle. He's got it. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
They just keep firing. Firing to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. He's gonna run it. Turning it on. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The Bobcats trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Burgess. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And these linebackers, man, the reason they're winning this football game is they've been swarming. You watch them. They're downhill, not missing many tackles. They've really dominated the run game, and that's why they're winning this football game.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Looking to get it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. The offense changing the play. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And it's grabbed for the late touchdown. And how about this? It's not over yet.
And man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job. getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks.
Up and hold on just a minute. They have decided to take the points here. Thought they might go for it on fourth and short. And it's good! And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
When you're trying to protect the lead, you just simply cannot have a personal foul penalty at this stage in the game. They'll send the back in motion. Jackson will throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's the Sparks. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. And wings it incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Looking downfield on first down. Get it out on the screen. Got the first down with the throw, and he'll get more after taking that shot. It'll be a roughing penalty. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.